Hi, Pierre Bonnet speaking. I'm very pleased to record this short video to give you some information about the IS rating tool. Today, the tool is implemented within Spreadsheet with an OpenOffice calc, and we are very interested in discussing with software vendor in the field of enterprise architecture tools to study the implementation of this tool within a more robust and sustainable repository. As you already know, the Sustainable IT Architecture promotes an assessment of information system based on the three types of IS assets. This is to say data, rules, and processes. For each of these type of assets, we have three domain of assessment. The first one is the knowledge, here applied to the data. The second one is about the governance function, the governance features. In this domain, we assess the availability or the performance level of the business functions gives to business users in order for them to manage, to govern their asset. In other words, we are not interested in the quality of the organization, the quality of the process, and the quality of the working procedures, but we really focus on the governance functions available to business users. For example, let's take the question here, reference and master data version management. We assess here the availability of the version management. In other words, a company or an organization using a simple spreadsheet to manage reference and master data will have a lower rate than a company using a complete and real MDM system, providing full traceability and auditability of data when managing the version. And the last domain of assessment is the IT approach. Here applied to the data as I am in the data assessment part. So, for example, here we assess the ability of the company, of the organization, to really integrate a model-driven MDM approach. Second example here for the assessment of the integration between the MDM with the BRMS. Then, for each questions, we have a scale between low to optimized. So a company or an organization have to give its answer for each question within this scale. And in order to help in deciding what is the good level from low to optimize, you will find within the tool some recommendation, some indications to decide where you are. For example, in this question about reference and master data enterprise architecture, you will be in the low column if more than 50% of reference and master data models are duplicated, and most of the time reference and master data models are intertwined with transactional data models, which reduce the ability to establish EA applied to ref and master data. On the opposite, the company, the organization, will be ranked at optimized if it's complete unified ref and master data modeling with very limited duplication within data structures. and then the reference and master data models are well identified and complement with transactional data models. So you can understand, you can see that for each question, the answer is very well analyzed, and you have a guidance to decide the right choice. Then this is the data assessment part. You have the rules, of course, assessment part with the three domains: knowledge, governance features, and IT approach to manage rules. And applied to the processes, you also have the knowledge, the governance features, and of course the IT integration. So the IS rating tool is a framework with a matrix crossing the three types of IS asset: data, rules, and processes, with the three domains of assessment: knowledge, governance features, and IT integration. So at the end, you obtain a sort of type of dashboard with the consolidated mark in terms of performance level applied to data, rules, process, and for each of this type of IS regarding the data, the knowledge, the governance, and the IT integration. Here for the data, here for the rules, and here for the process. This consolidated performance level is computed with help from all the questions used within the data assessment part, the rules assessment part, or the processes assessment part. We have about 100 questions for the whole matrix of the IS rating tool. It means that as we have 5 levels of response of answers from low to optimize, it means that we have around 500 measurement points that give a very detailed analysis of the information system regarding its ability to govern in a right manner its key asset, in other words, data, rules, and processes. So the dashboard gives an overview of this rating, and at the end, the highest consolidated mark is computed by a translation of the performance level applied to each type of asset into a letter from A to D in order to obtain a consolidated mark such as AAA. If the company or the organization is very well positioned, it means A applied to the data management, A applied to the business rules management, and A applied to the processes management, or on the opposite, very bad consolidated mark with DDD. In other words, these three letters, one letter by type of asset, provides us with a type of standard poors applied to information system. So, if you want to use this tool to try it within your organization, within the first project, you can download it from our website. It's free of charge, as this is an open source contribution. The publication is done under the Creative Commons license. So please just quote the source, Sustainable IT Architecture, if you use the tool, as our value is also to promote the tool all over the world, of course, if possible. And feel free to share with us any comment, any suggestion, any questions. For example, via our linking group, and of course directly with me. You will find my email address and contact details directly via our website www.sustainableitarchitecture.com. Thank you very much for sharing your time with us, and talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.